All right, it is leg day today. So a little bit later workout. Honestly, wasn't gonna film today, but I came across someone's DM and they just told me how these videos motivate them to stay consistent in the gym. And damn it, when I see something like that, it motivates me to put up content. So shout out to you. And yeah, we're gonna get after this leg day. So Akame loves talking when she hears me talking. So that's why you can hear her in the background. She's super cute. I can't wait for her to begin talking. Or maybe I'm not. Nah, I can't wait, to be honest. I can't wait. Just to interact with her on like a deeper level than just pointing at things and, you know. But anyways, so yeah, I was under the weather for about a day. I rested for 2 days when my stomach was all messed up. Honestly, I was supposed to make up one of the leg days that I missed, but with my schedule and with everything, it's just too hectic. So I did make up one of the workouts that I missed, but I didn't make up the leg day. So I'm dying to kill legs today, which is also why I spent this morning setting up the new Bells of Steel Buzzsaw bench. Shout out to Bells of Steel, always taking care of me. Best equipment. They're changing the game. They just came out with a new hack squat leg press. And not only is it a leg press, but it's also a unilateral leg press. So each pad works on their own, or you can do it both together, doesn't matter. But I believe it's the first of its kind where it's a hack squat and a leg press. And yeah, that's like a definite must-have, especially as I extend my gym, which I'm planning to do in this next year, in 2024. I'm gonna push everything out another 10 feet, and then the hyperbolic time chamber can come into like real fruition. Because right now, like, I wanna get this crap out of the dining room and the dining area. I honestly wanna set up the ping pong table again, invite Panda over so I can kick his ass, or just anyone, you know, just use the ping pong table. I honestly miss it. But yeah, so spent this morning setting up the new Buzzsaw. And the reason why I need a new bench is because the second version of the Buzzsaw, so I have the older version, and they sent me the newer version of the Buzzsaw bench, and that's the one that can attach with the leg extension hamstring curl. So I finally attached the leg extension hamstring curl, which we're gonna play with today, which I'm super excited about. Eventually, long term, I wanna get like a hamstring curl and leg extension machine, because I think those are very like, in my opinion, those are like the best accessory lifts you can do for your legs. Like, they're very low. Oh, this pre-workout's like hitting hard right now. Can't even think. But it's just easy on your joints, easy on your body, and it hits the muscle good. It isolates it really well. So that's why, you know, even in like future mesos, I'll probably always keep in some kind of leg extension hamstring curl, whether it be seated, lying, or something of that sort, and just mixing it up with the other compounds. But today we're gonna have to kind of move around my workouts. So I didn't film the last leg day. So this is like the second week of the meso. And I didn't film, but I started doing safety SSB squats. And I haven't squatted in years now. And the reason being is because really it's just not worth it. I can grow big legs without, you know, loading my spine and my lower back and risking injury. Like, I've spent years, like my first 10 years of lifting was battling squats and lower back issues. And it was just hell. And then I started front squatting. If you guys remember my time in New York, I started front squatting. Those felt great, but even those kind of tax you and does take a toll. But to be honest, when I was strong at front squats, man, my back and everything just felt solid. So SSB squats feel very similar to front squats. I'm gonna take it ever so slowly. Like, I don't care. Yeah, I'm not in any rush to go heavy on that lift. As long as I can keep the form good, I'm getting progressively stronger, with every workout. I'm not even gonna go anywhere near failure. I'm gonna go probably RP 3, 4, probably, maybe more. I'm just gonna go by feel. But yeah, just gonna really stay away from any lower back issues. But SSB feels really good. So that's the only reason I'm doing them. So I think last time I only did it with like 25s on each side. So this time we'll probably just add like 5 or 10 pounds and go from there. And yeah, I'm just gonna slowly progress it. Like, yeah, the last thing I need is a lower back injury to take me out, especially when I'm feeling so good, everything's moving so good. It's like the perfect time when when shit hits the fan. And yeah, we're gonna stay away from that. Also, I figured out how to get these videos longer than 15 minutes, so I can talk a little bit more and I don't have to worry, I don't have to cut out a lot of crap. However, I think I'm still may add, just keep like the heavy sets in. I'm not exactly sure moving forward. We're also gonna just talk a little bit before and after. I don't know. I do not know, but I am feeling good. We're gonna hit some SSB squats. We're gonna hit some leg extensions, hamstring curls. I think some Bulgarian split squats, some quad focused Bulgarian split squats. I gotta go through the app on my phone. If you guys aren't signed up, sign up to my Sane program, link in the description. And yeah, just gonna warm up and let's get it. Okay, so doing lying hamstring curls. Typically what I'll do is I'll do these on the cable machine with the ankle straps. But since we got this bad boy attached now, you can do it like this. Honestly, obviously this isn't gonna feel as good as a lying hamstring curl machine. However, it's just a lot easier to do. You get a little better range of motion than doing it on the cable. And yeah, it's definitely a great substitute for anyone with a home gym. However, my lower back is tight AF. And reason being is lugging this thing in the gym. Like, it's super, so the only downside about this attachment is now you can't really roll it like it's supposed to. So typically there's like a handle in the front where you can just lift it and there's wheels in the back. You just roll it anywhere you want. Without the handle and without any like real place to grab, just because this thing is like moves, it's really hard to move by yourself. And I'm not gonna make Sandra help me just because she's pregnant. I don't want her lifting anything heavy. But yeah, it was a bitch getting it back in here because I just should have built it in here in hindsight, but I built it like out there and then, yeah. But anyways, yeah, lower back is tight. So I think the Buzzsaw bench by itself weighs at least, I think it's around 50 pounds. And this is at least another 20, 30 pounds. And yeah, it's just an awkward shape. So anyways, my lower back's feeling tight. I don't think SSB squats are happening today. I'm gonna play it safe. I think I'm gonna do belt squats instead, which is all good. And thank God for a belt squat machine. It's exactly what I got it for. But yeah, definitely next time I will be hitting them SSB squats. But final set on this, just keeping it, I don't know, this weight actually felt like pretty okay. It didn't feel the lightest. So we'll just see what we can get. We're just gonna take this to failure and keep good tempo and good form. So the set actually felt the best out of all my warm-ups and everything I did. I'm using this pad to help get my hips a little bit higher so you get a extra squeeze. I might buy another one of these just to stack it to get a little bit more height, just because, yeah, with my body weight, it kind of like flattens it out. That's also a tip for you guys. If your gym has these, put them on the lying hamstring curl. And yeah, put it right over like your hips and quads and get that extra stretch. But let's move on. All right, so belt squats, because we're not doing SSB today, sadly, but we're just gonna play it safe. So only went up 20 pounds from the last time. Honestly, knee feels like 100%. It feels awesome, like no knee pain whatsoever. So I'm so glad that's finally over with, but I'm still just gonna take it slow. And yeah, so we're just going up 20 pounds, which didn't feel too bad, to be honest. We're gonna go full range of motion with good tempo, and yeah, just rep it out. So just AMRAP it and go up the next time. Or next time, hopefully, we'll be doing SSB. Okay. Yeah, so for even these, because it's a multi-joint compound, you don't want to go to failure. Like, I've never failed so hard where I had to drop it without racking it. But yeah, that's pretty close though. Those reps are going slow AF towards the end. Okay, so Bulgarian split squats. Gonna hit my final set. Just doing 20 pounds in each arm. Figured out the setup though, which I'm really happy about, like a consistent setup that I can do. So bench all the way back to the back of the platform. Gonna use this to support my rear leg. The only thing is I need to get used to the spinning of this. Typically I just use one of like a platform, and I'm not used to having something that kind of moves, so it kind of throws me off and a little off balance sometimes, but it's okay. And the wedge up in front of the platform. Something I didn't really like about this exercise was I felt like consistently I put it like a little too much further out or too much in, and I would always have to play with it to find the perfect angle. But now it's real simple. Bench all the way back, wedge all the way forward, and then we're good. And this actually feels really good. So last time I did, I believe 11 on both sides, but that was also with a different setup. So yeah, so it's not something I have to beat, but it's something I want to beat. But as always, it'll keep the form nice and tight. See, like that, how it kind of rolls and throws me off. Oh. 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 Okay. It's 12 on the right. I'm gonna take like a minute or two break, then finish off with the left. For these, always focus on driving your knee forward just because we are focusing a little bit more on quads. Hamstrings and glutes are going to be engaged regardless. Any type of Bulgarian split squat you do, it's always going to be engaged. So yeah, if you feel your hamstrings and glutes, totally fine and normal. But yeah, a few more minutes and then hit the left. And I'm going to finish this off with 12 good ones on the left. So when I come down, I'm trying to get as deep as possible. That's why we're doing it elevated. Oh. 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 Damn. Leg extensions. So if you guys don't have an attachment like this, definitely kettlebell is the way to go. However, this honestly feels a lot better than kettlebell. Just feels more consistent because really you're just locked in place and you only go up and down. With the kettlebell, it's kind of more like free motion. So yeah, I don't really have a rep goal. It's gonna go to straight failure. And yeah, we'll just go up next time. That burned. Left leg still feels a little bit weaker just because of my knee issue, I think. But left leg definitely was giving out first, which is weird because it's usually my stronger leg. But it'll even out as we continue. Okay, so calf raises with the kettlebell, single leg. Changed up my setup for this because my other bench is blocking it. And yeah, I'm not gonna move it every time, so. Got 30 pounds last time, did 25. So yeah, we're shooting for at least 8 with some good tempo. So 9 and then some partials. I'll take a minute, hit the left, and call it. Okay, so leg day is done. I always forget to turn on this light when I film, but it makes everything look so much brighter. I actually should have turned the ISO down, but it's all good, it's too late. But yeah, this probably has been the most excited I've been about doing legs in a while. I mean, training around my lower back, having lower back issues, and like the bulging disc and all that fun stuff. Those of you with lower back issues know what I mean. But yeah, just having something regimented, having all my exercises laid out, having my progression, everything, like the app helps so damn much. All of you guys in my training group, you guys already know, and the vibes are good. Over 9,000. Shout out to all the members and everyone just motivating and pumping each other up. Like, yeah, I'm just really happy about everything and training, and I guess that's why I want to share more of my training and stuff, and that's why I make these videos. Also, it's pretty easy. I mean, it does make my training sessions longer, but it's okay. Like, I also rest a lot, especially before my final working sets, so it's not something that I can't do, can't set up. It's just I'm doing the setup instead of just resting or going on my phone or whatever else. But yeah, looking forward to doing SSB squats next time. Lower back actually feels good right now. It totally loosened up throughout the workout. It was very tight earlier. I tried to stretch it out. I gunned it a little bit and it still felt tight, but now it feels really good. Can't wait to take my measurements again in, shoot, am I due? Oh yeah, I think I'm due for measurements again, which is kind of unfortunate too, because my code probably made me drop some. I'll take measurements ending of this week probably, once I get like a full week's worth of workouts back in, get my body all pumped up again, get the food going again. Also, yeah, stomach's been a little sensitive ever since, so haven't been eating quite as much lately. Haven't been weighing myself at all. I'm back to the point where body fat's in a good place. I don't need to gain any more fat. I don't need to gain any more unnecessary weight. And from here, I can just recomp and build. Like, I'm good. So yeah, but everything's growing. Numbers gonna go up. Not sure how long I'm gonna continue this bulk for. However, in January, like I mentioned many times, I am gonna mini cut just to help. I know a lot of people are gonna be cutting around that time, and I can just make a lot of helpful videos as well. And I'll also just lean up too, just to show a little bit more of the progress. I'm kind of curious, but yeah, this is probably my longest bulking phase I've done in probably since I started my YouTube channel. Calves definitely look like they're growing. I don't know, I'm staring at them in the mirror. You know when something like looks different? I don't know, maybe because I've been seeing myself for so long. But yeah, this is the hardest I've trained my calves. Yeah, pretty much since I moved back from New York. Like ever since I stopped going to the gym consistently and I had to train calves at home, that kind of demotivated my calf work. Also because I have decent genetics, so I don't really have to do like a lot of calves to have decent calves. However, I want flipping amazing calves. That's the goal right now. And since I've been training them hard again, like I want to get them back. I believe the biggest that I remember measuring them at was about 17 inches, which at that point was as big as my arms, which was kind of like I believe is Steve Reeves, his aesthetics. How, I forgot, he has like a whole bunch of measurements and how your body should relate to each other, the measurements from your chest to your legs to calves. And the one that always stuck with me was your calves should always be as big as your arms. So that's the goal, to keep my calves as big as my arms. And yeah, one day, maybe, probably not, let's be honest. Natural lean 18s for me on my physique, probably impossible, but whatever. It's always gonna be a goal. Like when you lift, you always need a goal. And that's what makes this journey fun. Even if it's unattainable, no matter how far-fetched it is. I mean, obviously within region. I mean, the biggest I've got in my arms before was like 17 and a half. And that was like fluffy. Fluffy, not lean whatsoever. So 18s isn't like a far-fetched goal. However, like a lean 18s probably is, if I'm just being realistic with myself. But yeah, 18s even fluffy, like no pump, I'd be so happy. I remember I could get them to about 18 fully pumped, but never measured anything close to that without a pump. So got our work cut out for ourselves, but that's it. Just got to learn to enjoy the journey. And that's something I've been talking about ever since I started my YouTube channel, is just enjoying the journey. And I think that's why I've been able to do this for so damn long. Like, I believe this coming 2024 summer is going to be 20 years in the gym, 20 years of my life. It's over half my life, well over half my life, that I spent in the gym, hours and hours. And to be honest, I just love it. Love this shit, man. I love this shit. Love sharing it. Love motivating people. Love helping people. It's a plus that, people can get healthy, add years to their life, look good, feel good, and that's it. That's it. We're just on the endless snake way to them Super Saiyan God aesthetics. But we will get there.